Oh, that's a pretty dangerous combo right there. The blue danger ranger and the turd. We've had an interesting morning already. We are out on Sailorville Lake, which is right next to Big Creek that you guys have probably seen me fish quite a bit. Been an interesting morning so far. We went over to another boat ramp that was free. Pretty sure there was a sandbar there that I couldn't even get over, so I decided not to put the boat in there. We came over to another one that's $5 a day, $40 I guess for the year. This is it behind me here. Super steep boat ramp right here to turn around. Not a great way to get in and out. Maybe it's by design, maybe it's just coincidence, but we're gonna put in right here and see if we can't get on some fish today. Never fished Sailorville before. It's always been in the arsenal. I've always known that it's here, but nobody ever really fishes it much, and maybe it's because it's really bad, but it seems shallow. It's very big. A lot of like sandbars and hangout areas, so probably not the best for fishing, but we're gonna try it anyways. Oh my God, look at that carp right there. Holy shit. I wonder if that's what I'm mostly seeing on the graph is those carp. 69-degree water temps, very dirty water. There we go. There we go. Now, this is a very, very, very small pole. Oh, it's a striper, eh? If we had the bucket that I'm supposed to bring, we would keep him, but we're not going to. Cool. That's about 10 foot of water with a little swim bait jig. Go back. He was hungry too. I did catch one bass off camera, and then I put the cameras up after that. So if I refer to that bass later, that's what happened. Bless me. Oh, there we go. I think that's something. Trolling in freaking 4 feet water. Ooh, what is that? God, I should put this on a bigger rod. It's kind of fun though, honestly. I don't even know what this is. It did a nice jump though. Oh, it's just a largie. Largemouth. A largie. Extra large, supersized, extra fries.
First try. Supersize, extra fries.
Just another largie. It's a good largemouth though. It looks like it's starting to. It's a decent largemouth. I don't have. I might have a weight thing. It's like 13, 14 for reference. Just trolling with the same old. At the end of the video, make sure to stay till the end. We will do a kind of a bait breakdown on what we're using, so make sure you stay till the end of the video. Oh God, we're in like 1 foot of water. Holy moly. The whole line is like freaking crazy tangled. Another one. Again, just trying to basically get my line untangled, just trolling around. Probably another largie. Feels a little heavier, but oh yeah, just another largie. I literally, like, there's the boat ramp, and I am not very far from it. And we are in 13 foot of water right now. So nothing crazy. It's a pretty good largie though. Is that spawning? That is a spawning largemouth, I'm pretty sure. Right in the side of the mouth. Swim bait, jig head. Green, blue, black. No, it's just blue. Just green and blue. There we go. crazy right now. There's like a drop off right there, and every time I just drag it across there, bam. I think that's, what is that, 2 or 3 fish just right there. Oh, he shook it. He shook it. I should have kept him pinned. I'm telling you though, we'll do it again. Well, we'll try anyways. Let's see if we can just cast over this maybe. See this huge contour change? It goes like, there we go, right there. Like I said, crazy right now. Stay pinned. A little bit smaller one, but still a very good bass. Side of the lip, knock it out, good to go. And we were right here by the boat ramp. If you were standing right there, you could reel in every single one of these right from the banks. Right from the banks. Thing's all twisted now. She's all beat up. Fish are bloody though. I'm thinking, I don't know, man. I'm thinking that the fish might be spawning. I don't know. It's shallow here. The lake is dirty, so it'll hold heat, in my opinion, a little more. I think the deepest this place gets is like 20, which is not much. That means it warms up fast. We've had some really sunny days. These fish are in, I don't know, I want to say like, can't quite pinpoint it, but I want to say like 6 feet, anywhere from 5 to 6 feet of water. And man, are they freaking getting it. Turkey vultures to the side. Let's get back on this little honey hole action. Little honey hole action. Boom. I'm telling you, I don't know the recipe, but I'm cooking. Whoop. And another one. Gonna just keep rocking this guy, honestly. See if we can pull another one off. Shwing. Freaking lake change paid off. Crazy. I honestly almost didn't come today. Boom! A freaking another one. Yeah. Oh. Oh. This one's a little. Ah, I kicked it again. I gotta get better at that, honestly. I gotta get way better at that. He threw it. It probably doesn't help that my rod is like literally freaking for crappie smaller than my. Boom. Oh, that was a light bite. He didn't gulp it. Everybody's showing up now. Everybody woke up. Good morning. Good morning. Is this like more popular than like I think? Oh, that was a bite right there. Right there. Boom. Oh, maybe let go. No, he's still on. Little guy. Little guy. Is that a drum? What the? I don't think I've ever caught that before. Or a sheep's head or whatever. Let me know in the comments. I think that's a drum or like a small sheep's head. Crazy. Are those good eating? I do not know. I know that they're kind of not awesome though. Saylorville good fishing, and I've just been like avoiding it this whole time. I think that's probably the issue, is like the depth is so inconsistent, and a lot of boats that would be very problematic if all of a sudden, you know, you're in a foot of water and then you were in like 10 feet of water. You know what I mean? Oh, also in the comments, I see you guys are looking at, you guys want me to get some electronics. They are still here, ladies and gents. Just caught that one on a Cinco, pretty slow moving Cinco, little guy. Something looking a little bit like this. Alrighty, real quick, I promised a bait breakdown real quick. So I wanted to break down what baits we were using this morning and what was working, what wasn't. The first bait that I would like to show is a lipless crank that is perch color, pretty small, has some rattles in it. I would compare it a lot to something like a jig and wrap or something like that. Did not work at all. I did not fish it very long, but it didn't work. So I switched very quickly. That's on a 6'4" cherry wood rod that I've had forever. The next bait that we used that worked very well and that I ended up keeping on for a very long time, probably need new plastic on this, is just a green jig with a white and blue speckled swim bait on the back. So what we were using this morning was a 3.5 inch oyster shell bonefish. They're pretty long and I could feel the fish hitting the tail quite a bit. Smaller bluegill crappies possibly hitting the tail, and it got pulled off the hook quite often. Power bait, and it's got a little bit of a scent to it. What is the scent? It says the hook to use is a round ball jig head. I used a little bit of a different style. Let me take this plastic off for you so I can actually show you exactly what the jig that I was using is. I don't use these very often, but that is the jig I was using. It has a little barb kind of sticking off the side, if you can see that, so that it holds the plastic on there a little better. Not super happy with that, but this morning it did seem to work very well. I had a lot of issues with line twists, so I probably need to implement a swivel into this package. I was also using way too small of a rod. This is only a 5.6 Fluger ultralight reel is what I was using on that. Way too small. I am 6, but didn't want to change, and it was making it kind of fun actually to fight the fish, so I enjoyed that. And then lastly, what we had to use here was a 6.6 medium action Fluger Monarch IM6 as well. These were just on sale, that's why I got quite a few of them, and they seem to be pretty good rods. It was just a package deal partnered with a, you figured it out, Cinco and a Gamakatsu hook. Now, the Gamakatsu hook, whatever you prefer is what you should use. I like to use a little bit of a heavier one. That way I use it as a weightless, basically Texas rigged without the weight. So the hook adds a little bit more weight to it so it sinks to the bottom a little quicker. But I love, you guys, if you guys have been here at all, you know that I love to fish weightless, like Texas rigged, but without the weight. I don't know if I've ever done a test on it, but there has been multiple times where I can tell the difference between the bite. If there's a weight on it, I'm catching 2 fish. If there's not a weight on it, I'm catching somewhere in the range of like 6 to 10 fish. That's the ratio difference. So I really, really prefer fishing it without the weight on there, but sometimes the fish that we're fishing for are deeper in the water column, so you can't really do the weightless. But especially for some of these spawning bass that's about to happen here in Iowa. You can get away with no weight at all, and it makes that action so much better and so much more natural and fluttery down to the bottom, and then you rip it and then it flutters back down and kind of does like its own little thing all the way back down. Fish go crazy for it. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Leave a comment down below what you guys have been catching fish on lately, and we'll maybe give it a go. This guy's seen better days. We're gonna throw him in the trash. Thank you for watching.